Having a blessed evening. Hope everybody's safe. Got a little bit of news for you tonight. So, we'll let a few people come on here, listen to some music while we do that.
Let's clown, wanna pick your dick up off the ground. If you with me, kill every pedophile who ever stepped foot on that island. I hope you frying hell for every child you ever left crying. I tie a millstone on your ankle, tell you swim off the island. And crazy part, I'll probably read some comments saying I'm violent. But that's the cognitive dissonance, y'all still living in denial. I don't blame you, maybe you'll wake up if there's ever a trial. Highly unlikely though, because the type of dope these tiny hands that mean they don't have to fight and cope. Meanwhile, my bank account's living on life support. I'm making 6 figures, how the hell am I still poor? Half a ragged Costco barely get you eggs in the store. So wave goodbye middle class, guess we don't exist anymore. It's just the rich or the poor, and poor and rich are at war. As long as they keep the poor fighting, rich will keep getting more. Richer by the minute while division keeps us defeated. But I hope that we still decent enough to come in agreement. It's kill every single pedophile. Kill.
So, let a couple people get on and we'll get to the juiciness of.
I've been pacing holes in the carpet, counting cracks in the ceiling again. Tried writing down what I'm feeling, but the pen don't move when I pretend. You said I vanish when things get too real. I said I'm tired, not gone. Pull like a reflex twitch and disappeared into the fog. I'm not ignoring the world, I'm just muting it, one hit at a time. Another bong ripped to calm down. My head's a disaster, I can't control. You think I'm smiling, I'm just stalling till the panic takes its toll. Another drag to stay grounded.
How's everybody doing tonight?
Another cloud to keep the heat.
Another wacko day today, wasn't it, guys? So, we're going to start this broadcast off.
I keep the lighter like a lifeline.
And we're going to remember this fallen hero now that we have their name. So, U.S. Sergeant Benjamin N. Pennington of Kentucky was the 7th American killed in Iran attack on Saudi Arabia base. So, thank you, brother. Lead the way for the ultimate sacrifice, and to their families, our prayers go out to you. In the name of Jesus, bless the family of this officer that gave the ultimate sacrifice in the line of duty. Amen. So, the fact that our media right now is downplaying this.
So I don't let go.
Attack that happened in New York. After 43, the 44. It's insane. Because now we know, I'm going to do a little bit of research again. So investigators are reportedly looking into the travel history of Amir Balik. Well, we've got that now. And they traveled to an ISIS terrorist training camp.
One breath at a time.
And then did this. So this is what, number 3 now? Technically number 3, because they stopped the 16 guys before they did what they did. And then we have Mamdani saying it's Islamophobia. Sure, I am Islamophobic. Absolutely. I wake up every day and worry about my fucking camper blowing up or my truck blowing up when I fucking start it because I speak out against the Islamic Muslim community in my area. Absolutely. I fear that a child fucking scumbag, bacon hating, dog kicking terrorist might shoot me from across the street instead of being a man about it and have an actual combat with me or blow me up in a fit of rage because I speak about something. They wouldn't try to murder you if what you were saying wasn't right. You understand that, right? If you're just some fucking person out there that's not spitting any facts, you're not going to get on their nerves so bad. So Jake Lang is out there. Look, man, you can love him or hate him. Love you, brother. I'll be the first one to ride that fucking warhog into battle with you, my friend. As a matter of fact, I have Trump on a warhog on my fucking back right here, boy. Oh, we're ready for that shit. Okay? But understand, here's what they do. Like they've done it in my community. 79 businesses. But they bought up 79 businesses in 2 months around the area that I live in. Okay, they've already infiltrated Tampa so heavily that people are getting hit with hate crimes because it's against Muslim fucking religion, not because it's against American law, because it's against the Muslim traditions and religions. Man, fuck your traditions and religions. I'm gonna get a bacon fucking necklace, a bacon hat, and I'm gonna start wearing that shit everywhere. Matter of fact, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do the bacon hats. That's gonna be our next item. Okay, it's just gonna be a hat with an X with bacon. And if you don't know what that means, the Muslims use that X shit to let other Muslims know where their stuff is. So when you ride around the original, people say it's for Christianity. The X palm trees, no. That originally comes from the Muslim beliefs. They do that in Muslim countries. They cross the trees like that. So understand, a lot of that, like right now, these gas stations that these Muslims have just bought up have these cross trees in front of them. They bought up so many businesses, it's not even funny. And they offer double what they're like, oh, I see this is worth this. What if we just give you this much? And that's how they infiltrate your shit. But don't take my word for it. Just watch what's happening out here right now. So we know this guy was trained at an Islamic terrorist camp. Texas Democrat Senator candidate James Talarico said he loves to see trans children protest for their humanity. Well, you pedophile, sick motherfucker. You're a pedophile. I will say that. Allegedly. Allegedly, you're a dirty kid fucking pedophile. Allegedly. That's why we are going to make this the new Florida sign when you come into Florida. Okay? We are now the wood chipper state. You understand? Don't fucking come here. Leave here if you are here. We are going to make the most strict walls against you kid diddly middlies. We got so many good people going into office. I'm running for office in this next fucking election coming up. We're going to get some shit fucking done, guys. So, okay, let's get into this article on this sick freaking... Look at this dude. Look. Why do they all look like this? It's clearly obvious. Why do they all fucking look like this? I mean, it's just... You can see it. You can see it. Like, man, they've been trying to kill me for fucking years. They'll keep trying to kill me. You won't stop me until you do fucking kill me, so whatever. And guess what? Gleefully, with the gun to my head, Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior. Jesus Christ is the King. Anything consumed through the blood of Jesus Christ is now clean. So, when I'm using my bacon nunchucks with my water guns full of pig's blood, we're going to put some pig's blood turrets on the back of the truck. That way when you try to run me off the road, we're just going to, bam, douse all your shit with pig's blood. Now you're fucked. You know? So, I'm just warning you. That's what we're doing. We're getting ready. Put a whole bucket of that shit back there. It's just going to be on a catapult. Boom. You fuck with me, you're going to be damned. If you don't know, that makes them unclean in their culture. I mean, it's a bad thing. Okay. A clip of Texas Democrat... Okay, sorry if I seem to have a corn cob up my ass for Muslims, but there were 4 colleges shut down today for bomb threats, Islam inspired once again. There's all kinds of shit, threats going on in all these fucking churches and Catholic places in my area right now. 2 churches were shut down the road from me last week because of Islam inspired fucking shit. Well, listen, if we're gonna do this, you fucking dog hating, bacon choking motherfucking monkeys, let's do it. Let's just fucking do it. Don't hide in the fucking corners like fucking cowards. Don't call yourselves sleeper cells. Be fucking men about it. Allah would want you to be fucking men, wouldn't he? You fucking pussies. Putting bombs in people's shit. Think that's honorable death. An honorable death is a blade in your fucking hand and your enemy looking you in the fucking eyes. Come on, cowards. Fuck. That's why I'm Islamophobic, because I fear for my life, because I'm willing to tell you the truth about these people. We got Tommy Robinson down here right now in fucking America, and I'm doing everything I can to get an interview with this guy. He will show you firsthand. If you don't know who that guy is, go check out his page. Look at what happened to their country because of this shit. Go look. Seriously, Tommy Robinson. Leave my fucking stream and go watch his shit right now and see what happened in their country. And it's already happening here everywhere. Look at Dearborn, Michigan. Look at Minnesota. Look at fucking Tampa, Florida. Look at Miami, Orlando. Look at fucking all over the fucking country. North Carolina. Fucking all over the fucking place. They started these care organizations. Care Florida, Care Georgia, Care Texas, Care Arizona. And it's a chapter of the Muslim Brotherhood is what it is. And what they do is they infiltrate your judges, your prosecutors. They have their own civil rights firms, just like the ACLU. All kinds of shit. They infiltrate every facet of everything. So we keep calling all these people fucking retarded, but they know exactly what the fuck they're doing. They're just like, do. Big Daddy government's going to keep us safe. No, they're not, clearly. No, they're not. Nobody is. Local cops aren't going to keep us safe until they see it happen. So you have to be prepared for it. People are buying nuclear bunkers in this administration right now. A bunch of Trump staff just like called up a company and said, hey, let's get some nuclear bunkers built for us. You can get one for 20 grand right now. You know? So, understand, it's kind of stuff going on. And then, on the other half of it, we got the doomsday fucking sea creature that just fucking washed up on the shores of the beaches. We got fucking, all kinds of just crazy shit going on in the country right now. We're at war all over the place. Do I mind being a conqueror? Like I said, fuck no, I don't mind being a conqueror. You know, if we're going to do it right, we seem to be doing it right. We're 10 days in. They said we're going to go 12. Let's see what happens. Let's see where we go from here. Let's see how rough it gets. Because, of course, we're going to take a hit for a second, but the gas has already been going down. You know, went from 100 to 80, almost like that. So if you're bitching now, just remember, under the Biden administration, you were paying $5 and $6 a fucking gallon, you dumb motherfuckers. No, we weren't. I got the videos, side-by-side comparisons when I took pictures of the gas pumps under Biden and pictures of the gas pumps. I made $30,000 selling faggot little stickers of Biden going, I did that. Dumb little stickers. They weren't. What the fuck is that noise? Anybody else hear that? Huh. Must have been a motorcycle going by or something. But it's just insane how they can literally say, no, nothing was high priced under Biden. Look how bad it is under Trump when everything's literally still $2 to $3 cheaper in the grocery stores. And the gas is exponentially cheaper. Especially fucking diesel, bro. Diesel was pushing $8-9 a gallon for a while under Biden. Holy fuck, man. My work truck was costing me $200 to $300 to fill up under Biden. I could fill that motherfucker up for $1.50 right now. I'm happy with that. My regular truck my Chevy was costing me $128 to fill up under Biden. I can fill it up for $78 right now. I'm happy for that. I was paying $12 for eggs under Biden. I'm paying $3.98 for eggs right now. I'm happy with that. I'm not happy that... I'll do some pushback right here. I wish my president would be 10% of the fucking dictator you say he is. I'm begging for it. We're all begging. We're almost starting to beg 40%. That's how bad you're pushing us. I mean, they literally use you leftists as a human shield to lob a shrapnel bomb over you so you can get mangled and they can get away. Wake the fuck up, leftists. They were going to murder all of you. It didn't matter what side you were on. It didn't matter. Yeah, you know, I'm in this trailer because I've been fighting you fucking pussies for fucking all this time. But you know how sad it has to be that your identity revolves around my content. Do you just sit at home and sob and cry, trolls? Do you literally sit at home and sob and fucking cry when I don't go live for days? I see that it tickles your butthole. I can pull up the comments. Oh, he doesn't respond to us when we make comments. It must really be sad that your entire identity revolves around hating me. It's sad that without me, you don't know what to do. Because you're on all of my content. You're in every social media I have everywhere. I love you guys, man. Not taking pills. Eating fucking jelly beans. Because Easter's coming up. One of the best holidays ever. Seattle Police Chief. Get this. The Seattle Police Chief will punish cops who don't film ICE arrests. Wait a minute. Where do you go when illegal criminal alien terrorist piece of shit motherfuckers break into your country? Okay. Like the most retarded low of the people in the fucking world. Because they were smart, they would help their own fucking country, where most of the places they come from still eat people and don't have clean fucking water. So if they're the best of the best and the best of the brightest, and there's all these engineers that they would help their own country, right? Their countries would have the best of the best. The best of the best of the best. And we would be getting subsidized by them. And we'd be breaking into their countries. Instead, don't break in here. Go anywhere else. If you do go somewhere else, you'll get on the news there and be like, I need to go to America. Because I hate it here. Yeah. The only country in the world that everybody can complain about, but it's also the only country in the world that gave any of you freedom. You do realize you'd still be slaves if it wasn't for people like me, right? You'd still be slaves. Because in no time in history have any of you ever taken yourselves out of slavery. As a matter of fact, all of your countries still have legal slavery. All of them. Legal slavery. Right now, 2026. So we're sorry that a bunch of savage, rebellious motherfuckers fought an entire war, lost their families, everything they cared about, everything they loved, and they united with the people that were already on this land and that helped fight that war and helped do things to give you freedom and get you away from the oppressive lives that we've had as well, because we were slaves too, right? You understand that? No Americans ever went to another country and took you as slaves. You do get that, right? Like, oh, America took us as slaves 3,000 years ago. No. Oh my God, functionally retarded doesn't even work for functionality, does it? It's like you're functionally enough to open the door and walk outside, and then as soon as you go outside, it's like, boom, retarded. Full on. What? 3,000 years ago, my people were going, and the rest of my people were fucking playing bagpipes somewhere, dude. What are you talking about 3,000 years ago? Holy fuck, man. How is the oldest cultures, supposedly, allegedly, in the world so uneducated? How? To actual history. Not Wikipedia history. Not, I think, therefore I am, because no. What the fuck? What's wrong with you? Do you people really not know the history of slave? First of all, the word slave comes from the word Slav, which means white person. Okay? Because 10,000 years before we even knew what the fuck anyone of darker melon skin tone than mine, like Jews and Egyptians and Middle Eastern people that aren't black, by the way, just so everybody knows, not black. We live in the sun, so we have darker skin melon content. Okay? It's cold as fuck in Iceland, and the sun's not out 6 months out of the motherfucking year in cold places. Therefore, they're Slavic and fucking white. Ain't got nothing to do with nothing other than the fact that it protects your body when your people are in the fucking sun longer. Now that we got that the fuck out of the way, okay, because otherwise you wouldn't be able to breed an entire culture out of something if that weren't the case. You understand? If it were in your genomes. No, it's not. Because my mom was white as a motherfucker, and my dad was white as a motherfucker, and I'm red, like my grandfather. You understand? So, anyway, now that we got that part out of the way, Arabs, the people that you guys are protesting for, Arabs, okay, were one of among the first to have these boats that went over the ocean. And they went to places like Britain, Africa, and all over continents, and they took slaves. The Arabs were the first people to go to Africa and take slaves, which they still have African slaves in Arab countries right now. All 269 of the Emirate Muslim countries also have African slaves in them still, legally. 750,000 legal slaves in Africa right now in 2026. Okay, so the Dutch trading company did not originally go to Africa and take black people. Understand that. The Arabs did. Okay. So, the Arabs met the African slave owners, which were African, black slave owners. Okay. And those slave owners went on a boat to Britain and other places with these guys. And they bought up white slaves and they took them back to Africa. And that's where you get South Africans from, you dickheads. We were slaves to the African people. Hundreds of thousands of us. Thousands of years before white people ever had a black slave. Okay? So, if you want to get to raw numbers, millions upon millions of white slaves were slaughtered by African slave owners, by black African slave owners in Africa for a long time, and by Arabs, and by Egyptians, and by all of these other people. Okay, and then the Romans came in with their big ass dicks and their big fucking balls, and they had all these badass armies, and they started conquering everything. Okay, wait for it though, we're getting into it when Persia comes into it, which is Iran. Okay, you might have seen the movie. It was a really good one. Okay, so we have all of this shit happening, which is all the same thing that we're going through right now for thousands of years, thousands and thousands of years. Okay, if you want to get completely technical about it, who is the most oppressed people on the fucking planet? Technically the Jews. Technically the Jews. So much so they had to wander in the desert for years and years. So let's not go there, especially when you're on American soil. All of you saying you're so oppressed when I'm a Native American in the land that on the actual land that my people are from, and you still call me a white supremacist. I'm like, get the fuck out of here and go back where you're from. I'm an actual Native American. My people were here before any of you came here. What happened to cultural appropriation? Stolen land. You don't stand on anything I've got up to many Democrats around here in fucking Port Charlotte. You ought to see their faces. I'll go up and I'll show them the pictures of me when I was a kid with all my traditional garb on, fucking going to the powwows and all that shit, and I'll say, look, this was my people's ancestral land. As a matter of fact, there's probably some bones of my ancestors under your house. This is stolen land. Because they have hate is not welcome here signs, and they got the little fucking blown out butthole pride flag sign and all that shit. And they never want to give that land up. But they want you to give your shit up. Don't worry, they want you to give your taxes up so they can have subsidized health care, which they actually think they're talking about it's $1 billion a day, $2 billion a day in Iran, $2 billion a day. You know how much money we're making a day off of the Iran war? Oh, baby. Where'd you get those numbers in? But the fact of the matter is, they honestly think they said we can have full subsidized health care for a year for $2 billion a day. That might even feed California, bro. What are you talking about? The reality doesn't make any sense. Like the one girl said, Elon Musk can give everybody in the country $1 billion because he has $800 billion. I'm like, 2 plus 2 doesn't equal 5; it equals 4. Okay, Alfalfa said it best. Boys have a penis, girls have a vagina. Girls have a vagina, boys have a penis. It's real fucking easy. Okay? We've known this since forever. We've known this since we were dragging our fucking knuckles on the ground, bro. You know? So, where do we honestly go from here? Look, I got some videos, and you guys are going to be like, fuck. Because now, if the cops don't follow ICE agents around and record what they're doing, and you know they're going to AI that shit the fuck up, they're going to switch it up, they're going to change the law, make it look stupid, edit it. If they don't do that, so they can play this political propaganda game, then you got to thank Barack Obama for that, by the way. He ended the laws that made it to where now the fucking media is allowed to lie to you. They didn't used to be able to do that. There was strict penalties for that. Thank old Barry and Big Mike for that shit. Old Big Dick Mike over there, man. Fucked everything up, didn't you, buddy? Fuck, Brock, you can talk good, bro. You could have got a better husband than fucking old Mikey there, bro. That shit's crazy. Okay, let's get this, here we go. Got these little videos of these people. I showed y'all the slowed down video of this kid lobbing that thing yesterday, and you could physically see him saying, Allah snack bar. He must have been real fucking hungry. And God, it shows you the difference of intelligence for this generation and real Islamic terrorists, because that would have been a Chinese grenade, bro. And that shit would have went off if that were someone that were brought up in an actually raised full on in a Muslim country. Fuck, they can break down an AK-47 when they're 3, bro. With one hand and an eye closed, you know? The dad gets shot and the son just picks up the AK and starts fucking shooting at you. Fucking nuts. So look, people like this chick. Like this chick. She's the first one. Look, honey, you're the first one they're going to rape. The first one. It's just nuts. Why? Why? They come sit in front of our churches and bow down and prostrate themselves to a demon god, the devil. They're Satanists. And we should respect it. They don't respect. What do they respect about us? They want to get rid of our dogs. We're not allowed to eat bacon within 4 feet of them. Motherfucker, I will slap you with a fucking piece of bacon. Fuck you. Come take me to jail for that, cops. Please, please, FBI, come to my fucking door because I'm fucking talking shit about fucking Islam. Please. We'll have fun. We'll make a whole fucking movie about it, bro. I promise. It'll be crazy. Hold on. Here we go. Okay, I just explained to you the reality of history. Okay?
You're such a leader similar to Khamenei.
Yes, you are.
Even worse for the Iranian people. Can you tell us more about that?
Wait. Am I still?
Yeah, Mustafa Khamenei, not a lot is known about him. He's 56 years old. He is the son of the now dead.
Okay. Sorry about that. I had fucking 3 videos playing in the background the whole time, but no.
On your shoulders. You, as white people, are obligated to right wrongs that your ancestors did. White people want black people to stop talking about it and don't make me feel bad about myself. And I'm not a bad person. And
We don't feel bad.
yes, you
You're
are.
a lazy
You don't want to
piece
hear
of
it too
shit,
bad.
and you want
The
everything
responsibility
free.
falls on your shoulders. You, as white people, are obligated
You know what?
to right wrongs.
I can take that in reverse. You're right, Abe. We might have made a mistake. Maybe we need to reverse our wrongs. Maybe. Fucking, you want to keep calling us evil and fucking. It's insane that at this point, 12% of a population commits 67% of all of the violent murders, rapes, and horrible crimes in a fucking entire country. It's insane that you can take the entire culture and fit them in one fucking state. And the whole world's fucking, or the whole country's fucking crime rate is 67% higher because of that one fucking culture. That's insane. You're right. You're right. Holy fuck, man. It's insane that before all you people moved to my town these past 5 years, you know how many murders we had a year? Maybe one. Maybe fucking one. Our crime rate's gone up 46,000%, bro. What the fuck? How does your crime go up 46? It's because it went from 1 to like 12. 1 to like 13 murder-suicides of mothers killing their fucking children because they can't handle living in Florida. Well, then why the fuck are you coming here? You see on the news all the time in my local paper, man. Canadians complaining to the local paper. New Yorkers in California complain we don't feel welcome in Florida. Good. That's the point. That is the whole point of what I am. That is the whole reason that I exist. Okay? That's the whole reason that I exist in this world now, is so you don't want to come to this state. Okay? That's the reason my truck looks like this. Holy fuck. Do you think I couldn't be making hundreds of thousands of dollars right now if I took all that shit off of my fucking truck? But I will not sacrifice the future of the children of this fucking world for my, and I lived a comfortable life for a long fucking time. I'm 43 years old. I didn't do bad for myself when I was younger. Okay? I did bad for myself at one time, then I made it up. You know what I mean? I haven't lived a horrible life. But I'm 43, and this is my future. You know what I mean? This is all of our future in my generation. We're just getting fucking old as fuck and breaking down from here. What we need to think about is what the boomers didn't think about, and that's preserving the future for these fucking children that are coming up. Because this generation is going to be speaking Chinese if we don't freaking do something. And we don't speak up. We don't say something. Thank God someone like Brandon Herrera is now going to be in Congress. Wonderful. You know, that's a step forward. Seeing who we get in Florida, and just coming up in November, remember that. The actual midterms. Voting's already started, early voting in Florida. So listen, I love you guys. We'll be, well, you know where I am. I'm weak. You know where I am. I'm old. You know, I cut trees all day today for 9 hours, and then I come here to give you guys the good news. I love you. I hope everybody has a blessed night tonight. I'm tired. It's 10 o'clock. I haven't even eaten dinner yet, so I'm going to cook some homemade tacos and burritos tonight. Have a blessed night.